Area Podcast. Where the unknown becomes an adventure. Uncover the complexities of answers that aren't always clear-cut. Let's dive into the depths of the unexpected. The realm where diverse perspectives and conflicting ideas are welcomed. Let's talk about it.
All right. Y'all all know what to do. Welcome to the Gray Area Podcast. Where we talk about situations and things that are rarely talked about for whatever reason. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know we've been missing for a while now. We've been missing for a couple of weeks. And I had to get some little rejuvenation in, you know what I mean? So y'all know what to do. Share that feed. Invite a friend, tell a friend, and let's talk about it, Let's talk about it. Let me know what y'all think, man. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? How's my people? How's my good buddies, my good newfound supporters who I love so much, who like free things, free tickets? Man, what y'all saying? How y'all doing, man? What's up, everybody? What's up? Listen, I realize now WhatsApp is where it's at, Like, y'all people abandon Facebook, right? Because now they have a chance now to be on this WhatsApp thing being so hidden from the world where nobody could see their face and things. But yeah, y'all, let's get into this. So anyway, let me hail the commenters. What's poppin', Marge? Marge, you a good Scorpio, So I'd like to see your views on this topic tonight. So I would like to hear what you have to say tonight, Marge. All right, what's poppin', V? Hi, Tira. What y'all saying? How y'all doing? Y'all know what to do. Invite a friend, tell a friend, and let's talk about it. So listen, let me give you a little background. But no, I'm gonna save the background. I ain't getting into that right now because that little too personal right there. So yeah, tonight's topic, people. What's poppin', Monique? What's poppin'? Hey, y'all know we have fun on this podcast. This seems like them other podcasts where I just talk and nobody get to listen and only my say matters and all that blah 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 stuff. No, this is yours. So tonight's topic is transforming heartstrings. Can you go from lovers to lifelong friends? I think this is going to be a good one, So, what y'all think, man? People always saying, oh, we used to date and now we good friends, blah, blah, blah. How we were so deep in love and now we the best of friends. We hang out. He met my boyfriend. I met his girlfriend. Yada, 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 this, that. So, what y'all think, man? Y'all think it's possible? Do you all really think it's possible now? What you say you go from friends to lovers? So can we turn this around? Can we turn this around and go from lovers to friends? Is it really possible? Is this a thing that can happen? Like trying to keep up with all these respond to all these. Oh Lord, this could be a sweet one. So yeah, I guess when it comes to later down as I read these opinions and all these comments and stuff, then I'll share my views. But right now, I hitting on the views of the people, y'all. So tell me something. Y'all ever been in love with somebody, right? I'm talking about in love. Y'all love this person. Never thought y'all would have broken up. Never thought y'all would have been, not together. All had, you know, plans. Always planning to get married, uh, have a baby, have a family, you know, planning to get serious. And then all of a sudden now, it ain't work out no more. And so, you know, being adults, you all decide, hey, since we ain't together, we could be the best of friends or whatever. But have you all ever been in that predicament? Have you all ever been in that predicament? You all share, invite a friend, tell a friend. Listen, so this is for the people that are shy, right? We have some people who don't want their name to be on Facebook, because they say, oh, their boyfriend, they don't want their boyfriend seeing what they said. They don't want people to see their views for whatever reason, man. And I gotta respect that. Everybody don't want to be online, showing their views and opinions. So I gotta respect. I gotta respect that. So y'all can WhatsApp us at 432-8026 and listen, please, man. I begging y'all, please. I begging y'all, please, please. Don't message my phone asking for no free gas. Don't message my phone asking for no free tickets. I am not a promoter. I am not a promoter. I am not a sponsor. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop harassing me. But yeah, man. So, oh Lord, I gotta get to these WhatsApp. The WhatsApp. Oh, jeez. So yeah, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all think in a real world you could actually be once in love with somebody and then turn it around and have a friendship? Is it possible? Can it happen? What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think. Cause listen to me. I have my opinions. Like I said, I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna share that down the line because I don't want to get involved in that right now. Starting off the back with my opinions. I see y'all. What's up? I just going through these. Trying to. Hold on. I gotta put this on silent, cause boy. All right now. So let me get to these comments. Yeah. We starting off with the Facebook comments. We starting off with the Facebook comments because I want y'all to be real and transparent with me. So Monique said, if the relationship ends on bad terms, no. But if it ended on a mutual agreement, then maybe it could be considered. Boy, I like the way you word that. Because you said it could be considered. It don't have to be considered. So I have to agree with you there, Monique. You say it could be considered. But Monique, let me be devil's advocate, right? What if, and I just saying what if you considering it, right? But they're not considering it. How would you feel? That's my question to you. How would you feel if you considering a friendship and they saying, I really ain't into that. I'm not on that run. I'm not interested. They're saying for me. How would you feel? Tell me how would you feel? Lord, what a time you all fast, boy. All right, let's go. Mod says, don't start what you can't finish, bro. Where the gifts? Where the coins? Mm, Marge, I tried it, because you know, once you're in this little genre, this new thing, you gotta give back, right? So that's one of the things. I don't want to be asking people, oh, share this live or join this live or watch this video, and I'm not giving back. So I took it, but I didn't know it could be that exhausting. My gosh, you know. What's popping, Lil Kurt? V says, yeah, it can happen because it happened with me. So V, you saying, right? It happened with you, right? So you telling me that y'all have a platonic friendship, no feelings involved or whatever, no type of attraction, just pure friendship? Man, that's my question to you. I asking questions tonight. Agreed. Depends on what terms. Sometimes people could pretend terms. They could agree to your terms because that's what you want. But they don't necessarily want that. If I'm being honest, you know. So what if you want a friendship, right? And they just saying, oh yeah, just because you want a friendship. It's not necessarily because they want a friendship. So it could be based on your terms, you know? So my good friend say this is a serious topic, Jason. I ain't this strong. From lovers to friend? I said, me say I wouldn't really feel no type of way because the chapter of my life had already came to an end. All right, that's a fair thing. What's poppin', Mr. Missick? What's poppin', Biggie? Listen, I didn't know this topic would have been hot like this. All right, let's go. All right, I gotta browse these. Hey, boy, Behemoths could cuss you though. So anyway, oh yeah, we have a first time, people. Hello, I've never seen a podcast set up like this. This is my first time, and this is too funny. Man, what we say was so funny, so man. What we hold on now. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Hello, I've never seen a podcast set up like this. This is my first time, and this is too funny. Anyways, I don't think so, especially if you love someone. You hear that? I liking you first timer. I liking you. I liking you. First time, you start off on a good note. You start off on a good note. This is my first time, and this is too funny. Anyways, I don't think so, especially if you love someone and you didn't want it to end, but it has to. Like my ex, oh Lord, testify, girl. Testify. Testify. Hold on. Repeat the question scenario, please. All right, Mr. Mystic. So basically, our topic for tonight, right, is transforming heartstrings. Can you go from lovers to lifelong friends? Right? So let's just say you and somebody was in a relationship, right? And for whatever reason, the relationship ends, right? And you was madly in love with this person. Is it possible for you to now go from being a lover to that person's friend, even with that history that you had, that strong history? I'm not talking about no fling or no cutter or no side piece. You know what I mean? You know. So I'm saying, can you, you know, can you do that? Okay, Mr. Mrs. say lovers to distant friends. That's my experience. I like the distance. I like the distance. That's right. Hey, hey, let me this rejuvenation, guys. I gotta stay on the fruits and water. All right. This is my first time. And this is too funny. Anyways, I don't think so, especially if you love someone and you didn't want it to end, but it has to. Like my ex, who I thought would have been my husband. Woo! Testify. Testify, newcomer. Testify. Like my ex, who I thought would have been my husband. We end up breaking up, and years later, he married someone else. Lord, testify. Yeah. He tried talking to me on a friend level, but I ain't into that. Go with your wife because I don't need to be in my feelings. First time I say, like my ex, who I thought would have been my husband. Listen, this love was so deep. She thought that was going to be the one. Uh-huh. She thought this was going to be a forever, a happily ever after. Mm? And she say, we ended up breaking up. And years later, he married someone else. Man, friend. Oh, Lord. That means you still had hope. You still had hope. And years later, he married someone else. He tried talking to me on a friend level, but I ain't into that. Go with your wife, because I don't need to be in my feelings. Hey, a Honda Mercedes Mitsubishi Benz. Sunshine says, yes, I can. Haha. And if any of my exes pays me 1 million, we can get real close. Don't cause me choke. Don't make me choke, Mr. Mystic. Don't make me choke. All right. We got one. Man, I thought I was gonna have more people who on my side. This one says, absolutely. It's possible to transition from lovers to lifelong friends, but I think it requires a lot of I think it requires a lot of mutual respect, understanding, and maturity. Boy, I guess I'm not mature. Emotions. Anyway, she say, but I think it requires a lot of mutual respect, understanding, and maturity. Emotions run high during a relationship, and when those feelings shift, it can be tough. Tough like a brick. It can be tough. But if there's genuine care for each other, it can absolutely work. So basically, friend, you saying if you care for one another enough, you could be friends. That's what I get from this. You said absolutely it's possible to transition from lovers to lifelong friends, but I think it requires a lot of mutual respect, understanding, and maturity. Emotions run high during a relationship, and when those feelings shift, it can be tough. Tough is an understatement. But if there's genuine care for each other, it can absolutely work. Mm, watch it now. Monique says, as long as we keep the friend cordial, nothing more after that. What if they don't want to be cordial? You know, you asked me to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend, Monique. I don't want to be your friend. You insist we be friends. I don't want to be your friend. How can I be cordial with you and I don't even want to be your friend? All right. I can't read that, man. Y'all is cuss too much, man. Ah, Lord. All right. All right. This one says the idea sounds good, but in many cases, let's be real, that's a slippery slope. What's so slippery and slope about it? Hmm? This one says the idea sounds good, but in many cases, let's be real, that's a slippery slope. Going through that transition can be tricky because what happens if I still have feelings? Exactly. I still love you, but you want to friend zone me. And I trying to make you the movie. Then you want friend zone me? Girl, you dangerous. Friend, they dangerous, you know. The idea sounds good. See, it sounds good, you know. You can put anything out there. Sounds sweet. She said the idea sounds good. But in many cases, let's be real. That's a slippery slope. Going through that transition can be tricky. Because what happens if I still have feelings? Yeah, what happens? What are we gonna do? Sing kumbaya? What happens if I still have feelings? You can be like, oh, don't worry about your feelings. You know, we could get through this. Don't worry about it. I guess that's where the maturity coming in. Like the early one said, it requires a lot of mutual respect, understanding, and maturity. Y'all there, slippery slope. You don't want to be slipping and sliding and riding. I don't think I can be friends with my ex. Watch your Tira. You preaching. After I break up with someone, I keep my distance and end up forgetting about them. I'm easy to fall in love, boy. Love is a serious thing. Tira, you gotta guard your heart, friend. You gotta guard your heart. Don't let that go there so easily. Guard that thing. When you see that thing beating too fast or someone beep, 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 you better guard it. Monique says, I ain't think I can do that, Jay. That's called a dangerous situation. Boy, Tosh, I with you. That's dangerous. They say when you play with fire, you get what? Burnt. Monique says, after my breakup with an ex, I did speak to him for over 10 years. But if he reach out, I keep it very cordial. Nothing more. As a matter of fact, he was blocked from every access to me. Hold on. My Monique, you confused me. You said after you break up with your ex, you mean you didn't speak to him for over 10 years, eh? That's supposed to be didn't, because you said he was blocked from every access to you. So let me play devil's advocate. So Monique, why you block the man? You were scared you were gonna develop some feelings over for him, eh? You gotta let me know, Miss Adley. Why you block him? Y'all could block, boy. I want to know why you block him. Something missing there. You know, I'm not a psychiatrist, but something is missing. Something is missing. What? You did? Oh, okay. But why did you block him? Was he persistent in trying to, rejuvenate the relationship? What was the reason for blocking all access to you? That's an interesting thing you said right there. So I would like to know why you block him. Gave him too many chances. Enough is enough. Amen. Cheat up. All right then. So that didn't end well at all. That end bad. You see, you can't have people hurting you and then they think they could slide up in your life. You know? Like who they think they are? Biggie say, Jason, add some sugar to the tea. Ask your panel, what happens in the case where children are involved? Well, mother sick, I blocking you too, Biggie. I'll buy the child a phone. The child too? They need a phone too. Boy, that's a serious thing, you know. So if kids involved, that means we don't have to be friends. We could be co-parents. We don't have to be friends, Biggie. What happens in the case where children are involved? We don't have to be friends. I could be a great dad to my child without being your friend. We talk about what the child needs specifically. We decide what we're gonna do with the child. We decide do that together, but we ain't friends. That's just my personal view. We ain't friends. That's why a lot continue to be friends. Boy, that's a serious thing. But Miss Gibbs, the child can't make me be your friend. We don't have to be friends. We could be co-parents. I serious, Biggie boy. We don't have to be friends. If I see him at any time, I'd walk past him like I never knew him. You mean to this day? I thought I was brutal. Sunshine says, your mom or dad becomes my baby's father. I love it this way. You petty. I consider her Nana the best baby daddy. Good night, Miss Bean. All right. Now let's get to the WhatsApp now. So for those of you that are just joining the podcast, y'all, let's go. This is our topic for tonight: transforming heartstrings. Can you go from lovers to lifelong friends? So in many cases, relationships don't work out. Things happen. But can you put all of that aside and say, hey, okay, our relationship didn't work out. Let's have a platonic friendship. Let's be cool. We could hang out sometime, you know, go by the fries, wherever people go, chill under the dock, go to Bahama, go to what you call it? Yellow Bell for breakfast. You know, that kind of thing. Can you go from lovers to friend? Or Miss Bean says, yes, please elaborate. I want you to elaborate. How? How? All right. Okay, this one says, sometimes feelings don't just disappear. What happens if one person still holds romantic feelings? We getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. You all hear that? Hey, listen, I need to put this WhatsApp regularly. Listen, for y'all, the WhatsApp is beware it's hot, man. So for people who don't want your name to pop up on the screen, you can comment here. Send me a WhatsApp. I'll read it. It might look like I'm invisible, because I am invisible on WhatsApp, but hit me up and let's talk about this. Can you go from lovers to lifelong friends? Man, let me go back to reading this one, the one that I read before. It said the idea sounds good in many cases, but let's be real, that's a slippery slope. Going through that transition can be tricky because what happens if I still have feelings? Right? And then this one jump into that. Boy, the feelings is important, You can't leave that out. You can't leave the feelings part out, You can't leave the feelings part out. So hold on. Let me read, Moni. Oh, Miss Bean says, but it's a process. Yes. A process that'll never happen. You deep in the West if you go in Yellow Bell. Who you hiding from? Only that's my spot now. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, Miss Hadley. That's my spot. Yes, I am friends. Man, Miss Gibbs, you a veteran in this thing, man. You a vet. You a veteran. Really now, Jason? That's asking for a little bit too much. Going to the fry. It ain't never that serious. If we're gonna do all that, might as well say we together. Marge. There are people that I know people that do that, I know people on a real no. I'm not even being funny. I'm being totally honest here. I'm not even being funny, Marge. There are people, right, who go out with their exes. They go hang out go to the movies and do things like that. Some of them even travel together. This real life. I've seen it with my own two big goggle eyes. I've seen it. Yes, because I don't like typing. I understand. Huh? That's right. Never happen. That's what I talking about. Yes, I agree with you, Jason. A process that would never happen. This mean how am I messy? How? I'm just being honest. Listen, anyway, I can't call the people name. Say sometimes, this would say sometimes feelings don't just disappear. What happens if one person still holds romantic feelings? It can complicate things. Friendships can be cool or whatever, but the heartbreak can linger, making it difficult to fully move on. That's why you don't do it. Don't be friends. That's why. That's the reason right there. Don't try. Don't try to, you know, don't do it. If you feel it's going to be difficult, don't do it. She said, sometimes feelings don't just disappear. Facts. What happens if one person still holds romantic feelings? It can complicate things. Friendships can be cool or whatever, but the heartbreak can linger. You break my heart, and you talking about I'm your friend? Got to be joking. Got to be joking. Miss J said you have seen it with your with your big two goggle eyes, but you wasn't backstage behind the scene. I have I have no comment. I'm not incriminating myself as a witness. So, like she said, friendships can be cool or whatever, but the heartbreak can linger. You can't put a you can't put a wrench to my heart, or a knife a knife to my soul, and then you want to say, hey, let's be friends. Hmm, that'll never happen. Boy, I say we have a lot of new people. We doing a little something. We doing a little something. So this one said, how come I never heard another? This, I know you new here, right? And I don't mean any disrespect. Please proofread, because right bad. I think that's supposed to be about, or your predictive text be doing all kind of things. So she said, how come I never heard about this podcast before? I happen to see someone share it on WhatsApp, and I get to be anonymous. That's right. Hey, I appreciate y'all for sharing the feeds. Y'all see that? We got new people. New people. Oh, sorry. Let me read this. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, man. Hold on, man. Sorry about that. I gotta keep up with the WhatsApp. This one says, yeah, man, I still want to sample once in a while if it was good though. Well, mother flip. You see there? You see there? My lord. Say they still want to sample once in a while if it was good though. You see there? Same thing. Same thing. They want sample this. They want sample that. Then they want you brand your back. You see there? Mm. Anyway, I gotta get back to the WhatsApp comments. Not the WhatsApp, the Facebook, because that one take me out. Don't worry, reader, with the grammatic errors. I getting back to you. A process of continuous, a process of continuous heartbreak. Any little thing could remind you of something, then boom, back to cursing each other out. And now you're rethinking what you even expected. You related to me, eh? Oh, hey, you speaking facts. You speaking facts. Let me read this again. A process of continuous heartbreaks. Any little thing could remind you of something, then boom, back to cursing each other out. And now you're rethinking what you even expected. Yeah, like what you expect. You and me done been through all of this ups and downs, round and round. You know, I love you. You love me too. You was my baby boo. And now all of a sudden, we work out. And then you want me to be your friend now. And just pretend none of that never happened. Me? Talk fool, eh? Mm. Real talk. Like what you expect. Now you crying because you see them with their movie. Because they introduce you to the movie. And the movie, for some strange reason, accept you as a friend. Flip. Cost me up to drink some water now. Hmm. Only friends no more. What's popping past the Wallace? Miss Bean say no romantic feelings involved. For my children, I will pretend to be your friend. I ain't pretending. Even the children can't get me to pretend. Nope. It's called boundaries. It's definitely possible. That sound toxic. Mm-mm. Hmm. Sounds very toxic. Toxic. That's what I talking about, sunshine. The same thing. Sample exactly that right there. Your boy. Let me see. Hold on. Let me read it again. He said, "Yeah, man. I still want a sample once in a while if it was good though." You all hear that? What a flip. And you want me be friends? Hmm. Not flipping me. Yeah, Miss Gibbs, it don't work like that. How it works, Miss Gibbs? Tell me how it works. Worse, they doing things with the new movie you wanted to do. Mother flip. I wanted to go Japan and they carrying their movie Japan. But yeah, they right there. Go on, friend. Get your ticket to go Japan. I support you. I support you in your new boo. Man, you know I always wanted you to go Japan. Send me some pictures. Yeah, man. Don't worry, just enjoy yourself, man. While you over there, send me your pictures. First picture. Them in the movie, you all hug up and snatch up. Oh, y'all look nice. Hey, me? I'm not good at pretending I can't do it. Me either. Hmm? Y'all can't be friends with someone you all used to date. I mean, it takes maturity. Life goes on. I agree. Life goes on without you. See you later, boo. You know, friendship around here. Hmm. I agree. Life does goes on. It takes maturity too. You're so right about that. I am so mature to the point where when you go, you stay gone. Hmm. All right, this one say, how come I never heard another? Oh, geez, I just remember that's supposed to be about. Proofread your things, please, please. This one says, how come I never heard about this podcast before? You've been missing out. And we give away free things too, you know. Okay, you need to head over to the Gray Area Podcast page, right? Click like and follow so you can be updated as to what's going on here. I'm glad you saw it on WhatsApp, but I need you to see it on Facebook. And we also on YouTube and Instagram. Support the thing. Support the thing. How come I never heard how come I never heard another how come I never heard about this podcast before? I happen to see someone share it on WhatsApp and I get to be anonymous. But real talk, it's like walking on a tightrope. Sometimes one's person desire for friendship can overshadow the other's lingering feelings. Girl, you preaching, eh? You preaching. Say sometimes one person's desire for friendship can overshadow the other's lingering feelings. You want me to neglect my feelings. for your friendship feelings because you want a friendship. Now I must ignore the fact of how I feel because you want a friendship. Sometimes one person's desire for friendship can overshadow the other's lingering feelings. To me, it's like being vulnerable in murky waters. Mother flip, where you from? How come you just finding out about this podcast? Sometimes one person's desire for friendship can overshadow the other's lingering feelings. To me, it's like being vulnerable in murky waters. There should be honest check ins to ensure both are emotionally on the same page. Sex isn't everything, but if you had a sexual past, hey, jeez, a Honda, Mercedes, Mitsubishi, Benz. This one preaching. This one preaching, This one, boy. I mean, I was making fun of your little grandma at the beginning, but boy, listen, yeah. And see, that's why you should stop fornicating. That's hey, we need to stop fornicating. Everybody just get married. This one says to me, it's like being vulnerable in murky waters. There should be honest check-ins to ensure both are emotionally on the same page. Boy, this one's speaking powerful. Sex isn't everything, but if you had a sexual past, it becomes more deeper than just love and feelings. But it's like a soul connection. Mother fleck girl, you hit my soul. So I don't know where I stand on that. Let me help you. Don't do it. You hear me? Don't do it. Keep it cordial. Hey, hi, how you doing? But don't do it. I gotta read this one again. This one, let me look at my time. Mother sick. Let me hear read through this. Y'all have me talking all night. How come I never heard about this podcast before? I happen to see someone share it on WhatsApp and I get to be anonymous, lol. But real talk, it's like walking on a tightrope. Sometimes, sometimes one person's desire for friendship can overshadow the other's lingering feelings. To me, it's like being vulnerable in murky waters. There should be honest check ins to ensure both are emotionally on the same page. Sex isn't everything, but if you had a sexual past, it becomes more deeper than just love and feelings, but it's like a soul connection. So I don't know where I stand on that. What a flip. Oh, Lord. This one says, Khalida, you on fire tonight. Why you have to be mature now? Why couldn't we be mature during the relationship? Nuh-uh. It ain't nothing to cut that X off. If you mind some of these men, they would want their cake and eat it too. Nah, you stop that. Don't come for the men's association. Nah, not all. Stop that. You stop that. You stop that. You all like to beat up on my men's society. All men aren't like that. All right, let me go. This one says, boy, I don't know. Under the right circumstances. Now, look here, what that mean? When you say under the right circumstances, what does that even mean? What does it mean to be under the right circumstances? See, that one caught me right there. What you mean? You ready to be friends for what? He buying you some trips to Atlanta. He taking you Dubai, you know? But anyway, under the right circumstances, when and if it happens right. Oh yeah, I don't know. How could it happen right? Sometimes shared memories can create a strong foundation for friendship. Boy, I don't know how I feel about this. But anyway, I'm trying to be unbiased. Boy, I don't know. Under the right circumstances, when and if it happens right. And she put an exclamation mark there. This has to be a woman. Sometimes shared memories can create a strong foundation for friendship. When you've been through so much together, so why not use that history to build something new? Woo. I'm just saying, the challenge most likely lies in understanding that the dynamics have fundamentally changed and what to expect, but it's possible. This one says possible. She says, under the right circumstances, when and if it happens right. Sometimes shared memories can create a strong foundation for friendship. Boy, I don't know about that. Because if these strong memories remind you, we can't be friends. But anyway, she say, boy, I don't know. Under the right circumstances, when and if it happens right. Sometimes shared memories can create a strong foundation for friendship. What kind of memories? When you've been through so much together, so why not use that history to build something new? I'm just saying, the challenge most likely lies in understanding that the dynamics have fundamentally changed and what to expect. But it's possible. I won't say it's possible. I don't know. I don't know if I agree. I don't know. Okay, Monique says, if you, oh no, I already read that. Sorry. Not all, but my 95. Nah, come on, 95% of men ain't bad. Come on, you all gotta stop, I love how they said sometimes because at the same time, shared memories can create a lot of ruckus. That's right. Kalita, you good people, You good people. I hope you following our page. You good people. You you need to go right over to the Gray Podcast, hit like and follow that our page. You good people. You good people. All right, this one says, how though? How do you redefine a relationship that was once flip? They start off hot. How though? How do you redefine a relationship that was once filled with intimacy, passion, and love? There's a fine line between friendship and romance. For me, I would need a lot of time to redefine the type of relationship and program my brain. Hmm? Don't program it, sweetie. Keep it deprogrammed. Don't program it. How though? How do you redefine a relationship that was once filled with intimacy, passion, and love? There's a fine line between friendship and romance. That line must be like this. For me, I would need a lot of time to redefine the type of relationship and program my brain. Oh, shucks. The man coming in now. The man coming in now. Oh, shoot. Smart. Already 9 o'clock. We gotta get this. We gotta get this because the homies coming in. Buddy, I was never no Kong baller. Mother flip. That's what they take us for. Kongs. Buddy, I was never no Kong baller. So we was in love. And now I gotta be your friend hearing about your new man problems. Say, buddy, I was never no Kong baller. So we was in love. And now I gotta be your friend hearing about your new man problems. Try go that way. Once we break up, we ain't cool. But he ain't no wife still. You see that? It ain't no wife. We just ain't cool. We not beefing. I don't hate you. You don't hate me. You know? We just ain't cool. The homies, man. That say. So when y'all become friends with your ex, how do we expect our current partner to feel or accept it? Y'all agreeing to it on your side, but can you accept your current BF or your current boyfriend or girlfriend to be friends with their ex going out taking trips? I mean, everybody don't fall in the category of the taking trips part, but listen, in the 242, a lot of this happens. I don't know if we playing oblivious to the fact, but I'm telling y'all, there are exes that go out and hang out. I've seen it with my two goggle eyes. I've seen it before. You know, I don't think most partners would even agree to it. They might say yeah because they agreeing with you as on a, because they how they feel about you as a person, but I don't think in actuality that they actually wanted to happen, you know. Okay, this one says in most cases it's a painful ending and that it is difficult to turn into friendship. So I met my ex-boyfriend before he got married. Oh, the marriage word come up. Hmm. Let me read this way. Say snatch. You know they don't be snatching in public. Oh, y'all. For those of you that are just joining the podcast, we are talking about transforming heartstrings. Can you go from lovers to lifelong friends? So you was deep in love with this person. For some reason it don't work out. Can you guys be friends? If you're on the feed, like the feed, share the feed, you know. Even though we way over our time, but this getting so juicy, I gotta read the rest of these WhatsApp. So normally people's comment will show up on the screen. If you don't want just name to show up on the screen, you can just hit us up on WhatsApp and we'll read your message out loud. Because WhatsApp is where it's happening. This one says, in most cases, oh, I gotta sit up for this. In most cases, it's a painful ending, and that is difficult to turn into friendship. So I met my ex-boyfriend before he got married. We dated for a while, but I wasn't ready to get married, and he wanted that, but I just wasn't ready. Anyway, we broke up and tried being friends, and that had me so depressed because I loved him. But I don't know. I just wasn't ready to get married, which is all right. It's all right. It's all right if you're not ready to get married. You know, it's all right. It's all right. Anyway, we like she said, anyway, we broke up and tried being friends. And that had me so depressed because I loved him. But I don't know. I just wasn't ready to get married. It wasn't crazy. It was it wasn't oh sorry, it wasn't because I was seeing someone else. I don't know. It was fair. So when he told me he was gonna get married to his girlfriend, that made me realize we couldn't be friends. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. Pressure, boys, pipe. Not a flip. Mm, I know that hurt you. Not a sick. She say, when we broke up and tried being friends, see, we broke up and tried being friends. And that had me so depressed. Not a sick. Depressed. Because I loved him. But I don't know. I just wasn't ready to get married. It wasn't because I was seeing someone else. It was fair. So when he told me he was gonna get married to his girlfriend, that made me realize we couldn't be friends. Too much pressure. Pressure tall. Before that pipe burst, she had to get out of there fast. Bush crack, woman gone. Mm. That's relatable, you know. You can imagine now, you know, you love this person, right? And you was feeling this person on that level. I talking about love. You really love this person, right? And then you all decide to be friends, right? You still love them. Then they talking about, oh, are you gonna get married? Oh, ha, 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 I support you. Good for you, girl. Do what makes you happy. Oh, flip the man society out tonight. Lord, let me see how much it is. Boy, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to read all of these WhatsApp messages because it's too much. It's my boy. Boy, we just talk about this. Remember when I told you that I was dating Lex? I almost call the people name. Jeez. I need to proofread next time. Boy, we just talk about this. Remember when I told you I was dating so and she said she was getting married and we now have to be friends? I gave her my support, you know, and she asked me, so I'm not gonna say anything. What she want you to say? Anyway, She asked me, so I'm not gonna say anything. So I'm not gonna say anything. Baller. I said no, because that's what you want to do, right? Anyway, she said we could be friends, and that was the last time she heard from me. I ain't no clown. You ain't gonna cause me freak myself out, and boy, I love this woman lying. I listen, yeah. Homie say, you ain't gonna cause him freak yourself out. Hey, ah! Say, boy, we just talked about this. Remember when I told you I was dating so and so? And she said she was getting married and we now have to be friends. I gave her my support, and she asked me, so I'm not gonna say anything. Paula, I said no, because that's what you want to do, right? Anyway, she said we could be friends, and that was the last time she heard from me. I ain't no clown. You ain't gonna cause me freak myself out, boy. I love this woman lying. Huh? They want you to stick around and you be there like a clown. Oh, we can be friends. We can be friends. Hmm. Okay, this one said, if you were friends first, it should be easy. Everything doesn't have to be emotional and feelings. Some things, some things just straightforward common sense. Now, hold on now. Don't come with this common sense thing now. Because what is common to you is not common to me. She said, anyway, if you were friends first, it should be easy. You only could, anyway. Everything doesn't have to be emotional and feelings. Some things just straightforward common sense. If I don't like you no more, I don't like you no more. We could be cool and friends. What's the problem? You don't like them, but what happens if they like you? That's the problem. You see? That's the problem. Everybody is not gonna agree with the friendship. Maybe being friends works on your term. Maybe he is not into being a friend. Nikki says, I'm here finally. Yes, we can be friends. The relationship was probably meant to be a friendship, but we got the wrong idea and wanted to try a more intimate approach, and it didn't work out. But you already was in. How do you go from being intimate to revert back to friendship? We already crossed the boundaries and crossed the lines. If we can come to an agreement, then it's fine with me. Speaking from experience, we were better as friends than in a relationship. Boy, that's a sticky, slippery slope for me. Because here it is, right? Let's just say, right? And a lot of people saying the same thing, intimate, 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 and stuff. If we were intimate, right, that means there is an attraction on that level, right? How do I now just ignore the attraction, or how do you ignore the attraction that was there and just be like, oh well, I'm not attracted to this person anymore. It's just my friend. Tweely lee little dumb, you know. But I guess it comes to the person who said it earlier. It comes to maturity. So I guess it's maturity, and we ain't slipped nowhere after that. Boy, good. I wish I had a clapping thing. That's what I need here. All right, they said if they flip the man, but the dudes out tonight. But I always wonder though, why y'all dudes scared to comment on Facebook? Y'all don't want the women to see y'all views. Y'all men gotta stop being scared. Stop being jello back belly. Men, come on Facebook, let them see y'all. Homie said, if they new things come on the scene, that will complicate things. Bro, jealousy will come out of nowhere because you see how this person you was with someone else, especially if one or both parties still have emotional scars. Me, I wouldn't even bother. If I see you out in public, I'll give you a gangster nod and that's it. No slapping up. But at least you doing a nod, I walking past you straight. You ain't even getting a nod. I'll play like I didn't see you. Homie said, if they new things come on the scene, that would complicate things, bro. Jealousy will come out of nowhere because you see how this person you was with into someone else, especially if one or both parties still have emotional scars. Me, I wouldn't even bother. If I see you out in public, I'll give you a gangster nod and that's it. No slapping up. Huh? Homie say no slapping up. All right, a couple of y'all, I get into these. Boy, y'all could text, boy. Hey, hey, hey. I proud of y'all, man. You know, I proud of y'all. Speak up. Let's stop pump faking. Let's be real. So y'all who saying it's possible will be all chummy eating. Say chummy. I haven't heard that word in so long. Let's stop pump faking. Let's be real. So y'all who saying it's possible will be all chummy eating popcorn at the movies. If your ex find a new man, you still healing from a broken heart. What you think gonna happen? I'll pass on the friendship still. Hey, I support the brothers, you know. Okay, friends with an X is like wearing two left shoes. It's a little confusion. Eh? That's how it is. It's like wearing two left feet. That must be confusion. Mm-mm. Say friends with an X is like wearing two left shoes. You might think it can work, but if someone have feelings and you just want to chill as friends, that could get awkward real quick. Do we really need that kind of unnecessary drama in your life, in our lives? I like this one. Y'all like that? Friends with an X is like wearing two left shoes. You might think it can work, but if someone have feelings and you just want to chill as a friend, that can get awkward real quick. Do we really need that kind of unnecessary drama in our lives? Do we? Complications, man. This one said, friend to lovers is one thing, but lovers to friends, stop playing crackhead. Friends to lovers is one thing, but lovers to friends, stop playing crackhead games. You ever see anyone trying to unbake a cake? Well, mother sick. Y'all ever saw anybody try to unbake a cake? Stop playing crackhead games. That's what he said. Yeah, life is too short. But if we're just going to keep reliving our past, I'm going to need one Tito's and crayons still. Hey, I don't drink, so friends to lovers is one thing, but lovers to friends, stop playing crackhead games. You ever see anyone trying to unbake a cake? Yeah, life is too short. But if we're going to keep reliving our past, I'm going to need one Tito's and Grand. Or one of those, what the thing there? Oh, jeez. I don't drink, but when somebody gave me these things when I went to Fat, they taste like soda. Had me tripping right out. Cuba Libre. That's what it's called. This one says friendship after love? Question mark. Right. But let's not pretend it's all rainbows and butterflies. I mean, 1 minute you're lovers and the next it's like, hey, wanna grab some lunch? Then I wanna grab something else. What you wanna grab? So what what's some what's something else you wanna grab? Friendship after love. Friendship after love? Question mark. Right. But let's not pretend it's all rainbows and butterflies. I mean, 1 minute you're lovers, and the next it's like, hey, want to grab some lunch? Then I want to grab something else. I'm good over here. Cause me choke on my spit. What's something else you want to grab? They asking you for lunch, and you talking about next you want to grab something else? What's something else you? Mm, 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 mm. All right, let's go. We going with this last one here. This one says, to be honest, you will never see it. Believe it or not, to be honest, you will never see it. Believe it or not, true friendship doesn't happen after a relationship. She said, true friendship doesn't happen after a relationship. I mean, I don't really think it's possible. Like they say, it's all based on maturity. You know, some people can do it, some people can't. Some people see their exes as someone they could, hang out with, and some people you know, see their exes as this big bad wolf villain. Oh, I don't know why I messed with you in the first place. I don't know who told you to come in my life and ruin my life. Hmm. Lord, this was all right. This was all right. I really appreciate your views. The topic tonight was transforming heartstrings. Can you go from lovers to lifelong friends? We had feedbacks from both sides. Some people said it was possible. Some people said, I ain't into that. Stop playing crackhead games. My goodness. It not gonna happen. It not gonna happen. All right. So y'all, before I go, this is something what I added to the podcast. It's all fun and games, talking about these topics and stuff like that. But it's nice to leave you with a little, inspiration to, rejuvenate your mind, to get you thinking. So the motivation of the gray for the night is, in every ending, there's a chance for a beautiful new beginning. Whether you're cutting ties or forging fresh connection, remember to prioritize what nurtures your mental health. Embrace the journey, path of choice, what feels right for you. Let me read that again. So the motivation of the gray is, in every ending, there's a chance for a beautiful new beginning. Whether you're cutting ties or forging fresh connections, remember to prioritize what nurtures your mental health. Embrace the journey path of choice, what feels right for you. So, y'all, I had fun, man. Y'all know it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, to come here on this podcast and, chop it up with y'all and have some fun, crack some jokes and stuff like that, because I always have a good time. So, y'all, hit up the page, like the page, share the page, and become a part of the community, And so, like I said, a part of the podcast is, I don't want to be a podcast where I'm like, hey, hey, like the page, like the page, like the page. I want to make it fun and exciting. So I decided I want to give back. So sometimes I give away gas. Sometimes I give away phone card. And sometimes I give away tickets, but I have some other stuff in mind, as time goes by. I don't want to reveal too much because, I don't want the core audience to just be people who just here for the free things. You see what I'm saying? So, Tracy, where you been? You're late. But yeah, so thank you all for being my supporters, and thank you all for watching the feed, sharing the feed, and we be cracking joke. Shout out to the Facebook. Shout out to the YouTube community. And shout out to my WhatsApp community. And shout out to everybody that chimed in. Even the new people. Shout out to the new people as well. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you all for your support, man. It's the Gray Area Podcast. And I'm out.
That's a wrap on another episode of the Gray Area Podcast. Thanks for exploring the unexpected with us. Remember, it's in the gray areas where the most profound insights can be found. Keep questioning, stay curious, and join us again next time. be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Arx besneuwel af, ja, Roshi.